So imagine you're asleep one day in bed, getting the big old nice rest, and then suddenly you remember you're a Belmont. What's that noise? What's going on? There's Medusa! Get it with the down there! No! Castlevania 1 has one of the most remade songs in the entire franchise. Probably more remade than Dracula himself at this point. But anyway, it's well worth it, seeing as it's one of the most amazing tracks in the entire franchise, but that doesn't compare to the next one from a really bad game. Bloody Tears, the entire reason why you should play Castlevania 2 for like 2 minutes. No one can ruin this. It's really fantastic. I can enjoy this forever. While Castlevania 2 had a bunch of pitfalls from not being a good game and generally being a terrible Konami game, it honestly has this fantastic piece of music which is remade just as much as Vampire Killer, and I appreciate it 1,000 times more than the original Vampire Killer. Maybe. Yeah, probably. That's enough. Now we got Castlevania 3 with Trevor, and I'm disappointed this didn't show up in the Castlevania show in the first 2 seasons, but we all know it's coming out around eventually. But anyway, this is a really fantastic piece. I enjoy it. There's one part I really enjoy more, and it's this one part. Yeah, that's fantastic. Anyway, did someone call for Saiyans, Undertale, and Megalovania? Because that's how this starts out. It starts out really jamming. Really nice. It feels like something that you'd see in the pits of hell. Right there with Castlevania 2 itself. But yeah, despite this being a Game Boy game, Castlevania 1 Adventure, not Rebirth, Rebirthant, is real fantastic. Yeah, I can justify that to myself. Because this piece exists as well. And now we got Castlevania 2 Adventure Rebirth, and this is the other Game Boy game for Chris Belmont from Resident Evil himself, Christopher Reeves Belmont. And it's fantastic. Really gotta get into that fantastic beat. Yeah! I'm gonna hang a vampire from the Batwing. Just a heads up, you might want to pause the video for some of these terrible fucking comments. Anyway, so we have Castlevania Legends, which seems to be going for more brooding tone and atmosphere instead of Castlevania 1 and 2 Rebirthant's wonderful, exciting vampire killing music. This is more so chilled out, more like epilogic music, I suppose. I'm amazed that they actually did pretty well with all of the Game Boy games, because not all the Game Boy Advance games have that great of music, and it's really disappointing. But this is about the Castlevania Legends Prologue Extended. It's really good. I enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. Huh, you thought this was a segue into the Game Boy Advance games, but really, it's me, Castlevania, the other one, for Sega Genesis. Formerly known as Castlevania Bloodlines. But yeah, this starts off pretty goddamn weak, and it gets into that part. It's wonderful. I love it. This really feels like vampiric music. Dracula himself composed it. I mean, just listen to that. It's wonderful. How can you not enjoy that? Just keep this piece in mind, though, because I'm pretty sure that the other songs later down in this video start ripping this piece off just a tad bit. In fact, the ones later down in the video rip off just about everything good about the Castlevania franchise and ruins it. But you know what? Let's focus on the next song. Castlevania 64. I'm not sure if this is the Legacy of Darkness or actual Castlevania 64, but I didn't care enough to look into that. I just know that I wanted to put this piece in because I know Castlevania 64 doesn't get much attention. I think it deserves just a tad bit for its motorcycle riding Skeletorns. Oh yeah, the piece. It's okay, I guess. Here we are with Symphony of the Night, finally. Can you guys feel the love in the air tonight? A whim away, a whim away. This piece, of course, it's fucking Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You can't go wrong with it. You honestly can't. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. This is the music you hear right when you open up the game. Not really. That's whatever the main title card theme is. But this is when you get into the game. This is wonderful. It's fantastic. Richter would love this. Oh no. Oh no, Richter's dead? Oh well. Time to move on to the next Richter Belmont. Sorry, I meant just Belmont in general. Joyous. Next up, we get this. Atrocity against mankind. This is violently bit crushed. Not even the Game Boy games sounded this agonistic, antagonistic, sadistic, masochistic. I don't know. It's not good. And then we got Juste, Belmont's game, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Yeah, that's the one, not Despair. That's the MMO one. This is it. This is a piece. This honestly I can't get behind. It's not very good. It's as bit crushed, if not more bit crushed than the other one, Circle of the Moon. It's a thing, I guess. Alright. Whoa ho ho, we're on to Araya of Sorrow. And it's got its shit together, unlike the other Game Boy Advance games. It actually made a good piece. Ain't that a surprise? Castlevania games having good music, especially after Symphony of the Night, which of course had good music. But then of course you had Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, which was really underwhelming. Not good at all. But that's besides the point now. We're on to Araya of Sorrow. Everything in reality is changing. Everything's fun again. Everything has enjoyable music again. Nothing sounds that bad or big crush anymore because they actually have their shit together now. Which is honestly the only thing I can really say about this piece. I remember it. That's another thing, I guess. That's another point. It doesn't make my ears bleed. So that's another point, yeah. Yeah, this works. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I haven't even given all of them ranks. But now we go on to Castlevania Rondo of Blood, also known as Dracula X. And boy oh boy, it starts off like a cop movie from the 1980s, and then it actually gets into its music, such as this part. And yeah, it sounds alright. That beginning part is still weird though. I don't trust it. I'd never trust a part that sounds like a 1980s cop movie. Now we have Castlevania Lament of Innocence, and by God do I love this piece. It's fantastic. In every way is it perfect. Hiroshi made a fantastic game. I don't care what the hell people say about the actual quality of the game, because it honestly is enjoyable. And this music just accentuates that. It's fantastic. It's perfect. It perfectly encapsulates everything about Dracula and the hunt for him. You honestly can't listen to that and not think that that's pretty good. This entire piece of like piano music is just wonderful, and I enjoy it. It's fantastic. You honestly can't dissuade me. This is a 10 out of 10 piece right here. Anyway, moving on to the other PS2 Castlevania game with Hecker Pecker. Hecker Peckervania, one of the other games I don't know much about. It does have a good piece though, I enjoy it. It's jamming. It's moving alright. Definitely a lot better than the games later to come. But yeah, it's good. I could rank this like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It's good. It's good. Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, this is enjoyable. It's not like it's bad, but I don't think it really compares to most of the other pieces. That is the tasty part though. I enjoy it. It's good. It's fine. It's another Castlevania piece. Still better than the Game Boy Advance games. It is indeed an improvement over Araya of Sorrow. I appreciate that. Now we have Castlevania Portrait Room with Invitation of whatever or something. I don't know. I don't care. It's an okay piece. I really enjoy it. It's not brooding. It's not dismal. It doesn't really encapsulate vampire hunting though. I don't really think about killing or fighting vampires to this. Isn't it indeed action-packed? I enjoy it. It's a good start to the game, and it doesn't take itself so dark, so it's alright. Next up we have Order of Ecclesia for the DS as well. But anyway, it's okay. This is a bit more brooding. Not much of an upbeat to this, but it's alright. I enjoy it. It's got nice bits, pieces. It's a nice puzzle. It's alright put together though. That wasn't a good analogy. Oh well. This is another like 7, 8 out of 10. All these pieces pretty much have been good so far except for the Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance. Oh, here comes the brooding, here comes depression, here comes the angsty darkness. Here comes Edge, here comes Dredge. Honestly, this is really, really dull and depressing. And this piece is called Belmont's Theme from Lords of Shadow. I know that Lords of Shadow was supposed to be like a darker, grittier Castlevania remake. But honestly, this is just not good. This is not Belmont music. This is Dracula music. Which they of course fix in Lords of Shadow 2 when they make this fucking Dracula's music. But anyway, this is just like 5 out of 10. It's supposed to be like adventurous music, but like it doesn't really feel that good at all. It doesn't remind me of Belmont vampire killing. Bad. Castlevania Mirror of Fate, or I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's really generic, it's really bland, really boring. They honestly have this wonderful time making bland games, but this isn't about the game. This is about the soundtrack and the main theme. It's alright. It's fine. Honestly, not much to say. Not much music either. It all pans out, right? Yeah. 5 out of 10. Here's Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 with its Hi, you thought it was going to be exciting music? No. No, it's still dreary. But at least this one kind of works because it's fucking Dracula's theme. It's Dracula's theme. Not Belmont theme. The Belmont theme was terrible. That's why they made this the Dracula theme and not Belmont theme. Honestly. At least they finally fixed the mistake. I'm glad they did. Because this works a lot better as a Dracula theme. Then there's this. What's happening? I'm confused. I'm scared. This is just pure chaos. Why would they make something like this? I'm scared and confused. I don't understand what's going on at any given time in this piece. Everything's just jumbling together. I don't even know if this piece even has a name. Either way, this is Order of Shadows for mobile. I want to die. Oh dear. Oh dear God. Oh yeah, the music, it's fine. But like, the game looks awful. Wait a minute, speaking of games. You like this? You like this? This is Pale of Roses from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And this is Castlevania Puzzle Encore of the Night. Do you love it? Do you love the game? It looks wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah. Really good. This is how you extort people, Konami. No pachinko. Not with Metal Gear Solid 3 HD reboot for pachinko. Not Metal Gear Survive, no. Castlevania Puzzle Encore of the Night. That's how you destroy someone's faith in you. That's how you make people want to die. This is how you sell out your brain forever, tarnishing its hellish name into the ground. Anyway, that's the last bit of music for this piece. Make sure to remember to leave.